I could not find any cutesy looking fall pipe or spring pipe cleaners, so Christmas it is. You're not even gonna see them, so it doesn't really matter. But, so here we go. Here is this cutesy wire rack that I'm gonna attempt to try today. This one was from Dollar General, so I paid $1 for it. So I thought, you know, if it's a hit or if it's a miss, I still didn't pay all that much for it. So super cute little bunny. And then I got was $1. So then I got this one. Did I get the 16? I got the 20-inch. Go big or go home, right? So got the 20-inch wire rack to make the big one. So I'm gonna show you guys how to make this one. All in all, I spent about $35 on all of this, but a big 20-inch door hanger this size with the tool runs about close to $80. So when I'm going to be making two at the price of $35, not a bad deal. The most expensive thing was this paint. I got it at Hobby Lobby. It was 40% off. Boop. But still, $8. But it was the spring acrylic colors, and they were just so cute. And I just like, you know what? Simple, easy, love it. Got all this tool from Dollar General. This one's my favorite. And then I got this one. Nope, that's the same one. This one. Just all sorts of different cutesy colors. I can only find one green, so not sure if I'll use that one or not. Got this at Dollar Tree for $1. These were all, did I say Dollar General? I meant Dollar Tree. All this from Dollar Tree. They had 3 different sizes. So they had the big ones, the medium size, and the small. So cute. And then they had, I did not get this from Dollar Tree. I was a little disappointed. So their ribbon was 40% off. So, I mean, I got a lot more than what I would have bought. I would have had to buy several more at Dollar Tree than what I got here. So these are my 2 patterned ribbons that I got. And then these are the non-patterned ones. And I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna do with those. So I usually like to put a door, like a sign, I guess, in front, like in the middle of the wreath. I couldn't find anything I liked, but I love these wooden cutouts. So I'm gonna paint those. So I got the paint. And then I loved this because, you know, Jesus is the reason for this holiday season, for coming back after 3 days. So I loved that he is risen. Gotta love these carrots. They were so cute. They were already marked down for 40% off. So, I mean, I got some really, really good stuff. So, I'm going to show you what I do on how to make it. So here I am just wrapping the ribbon, and I'm going to show you about what size length you need to make your little pieces that go on your wreath. Honestly, I just eyeball it. I want them to be long enough that they'll make little curls on the end when you put the pipe cleaner on. But just to fold it over, maybe my hand's width, length, all the way around, and I just cut. I usually try to do a whole roll or 2 to make several, so I don't have to stop and keep making them, stop and keep making them. So here I'm just going to take my pipe cleaners, I'm going to cut them in half, and that will be what you use to attach your mesh to your wired rack. You don't need them the whole length, that's way too big, so just cutting them in half gives you double what you already have. Next time when I make one, I bought 2 packs for this one. I may just go ahead and get a 3rd just in case. I would rather have too many than not enough. So here is how you fold over your mesh. You can fold it, roll it, whichever works best for you. Then you're going to get your pipe cleaner, gather it a bunch in the middle, and you're going to loop it and twist it around with the pipe cleaner. The pipe cleaner is what you're going to use to attach to your wire rack. Just make sure you've got that mesh really secure around that pipe cleaner. You don't want it blowing off. And now you can kind of see the little curly loops that the mesh make. That's the look you're going for. So now you're going to take your wired rack, and you see the two middle sections. You're going to take your pipe cleaner, loop it around the two middle section, the two wired sections, and you're just going to loop it and twist it on there. You want to get it really, really secure. You don't want them flying off. Just loop it, make sure it's very tight. And there you go. Sometimes the first section I like to loop it all the way around, just as a peace of mind that I know it's not going anywhere. That's like, you know, the foundation for your sections that you have. So that is what I am doing here, just kind of looping it around all the way through. Now here I'm going to take my two ribbons. I've got my pattern ribbon and my solid color one. I'm going to overlay them together. So I like to take what the mesh was off of and use it as a kind of like a guide to how much you want. You're going to want twice as much ribbon as you have mesh. So I go a little further down once I measure, just a little bit. That way the mesh is so thick and everything, and you want the ribbon to be able to stick out and fluff out, and that's like the piece of the texture and the wreath that you want to see kind of pop out. So here I am just cutting it over, so you have your two ribbons. So now I have filled up almost one whole section. Now I'm gonna go through and cut all this off when I'm all done. Just kind of want to leave it on right now just in case I need to go back and tighten something, or just, you know, whatever. So since this is this is the 20-inch, I feel like I need to go ahead and add two spots of ribbon. So I'm gonna add one in the front, and then I'm gonna add one right here. So if I were to do any smaller, I'd probably only do one section with ribbon, but since this one is so big, I'm going to go ahead and do two sets of ribbons per thing. So it'd be a total of 4 sets of ribbons. So 2 yellow and 2 purple sets of ribbons for each section. So I'm going to show you how I cut my ribbon to give it that pretty fishtail point. So I'm going to turn it over, I'm going to fold it in half, and this is where it gets confusing. You can cut this way, and it's going to make pretty much like a tip on the triangle, ends on your ribbon. Sometimes it looks pretty. I like to do that just for this layer sometimes, and then do this one, the fishtail, because it just adds a little bit more texture to it. But for this one, I'm just going to do all fishtail. So instead of going this way, you're going to take it the opposite way. So I'm going to flip my ribbon over. Still going to cut from this side because I'm right-handed and my scissors are terrible, so y'all bear with me. I packed my new good scissors in my wrapping paper bucket. So usually it cuts a little bit better than that, but it'll leave you with some prettied points. Love the look. Yeah, my scissors are terrible. I need to fix it, but far away it doesn't look bad. So that's what I'm gonna do with this next side, and then I will show you what it looks like when you bunch it all up. Alright, so now I'm going to show you how I fold it in the middle, because I want it to look like this. I want you to be able to see the ribbon in between the purple and it not just all like bunch up, because then it's not going to stick out pretty. So you're going to take your ribbon, overlay it on top, you're going to take it, you're going to smush it together like this, and you're going to take these pieces and you're going to fold them into the squished center. It's not going to make a whole bunch of sense until you can kind of get your finger on it, like so. Then you're going to take your pipe cleaner and you're going to loop it around and twist. So then when you smush it in between all the mesh in your hanger, your door hanger, it will all perk up really pretty. It's not all smushed in and everything. So I'm gonna make a little sandwich with it. Fold it in the middle, and then you bring the two other sides up. The finished product. It looks so good. I love the colors. I love the ribbon and the fishtail of the ribbon. Just looks so pretty. So now we're gonna start decorating. I've got my carrots. This is really, other than the ribbon, this is all that I got from Hobby Lobby that goes with this, other than the signs I've already showed you. All these other things I got from Dollar Tree. So I'm gonna show y'all how to decorate it. Alright guys, I'm gonna show you what I do to decorate. So I have just a regular glue gun. I got my glue sticks from Target. It was like $3.99. So I'm just gonna kind of go around and place my things. So first and foremost, I have several of these little carrots. I want to be able to glue them together. That way I can stick like 2 or 3 together at a time. Kind of like this little cutesy. So what I'm going to do is just on the back, I'm just going to place them on the mesh. It'll hold up. Hold up really well. So some people do this one differently. They use them to stick them in, like on the highs places, like the little rod eggs. You can do whatever. I will probably take some off to poke some in, kind of like that little hoodad. See how they just kind of stick out? That one I may cut. You know, it just depends on where you want them. If you want to give it height, if you want to make it stick out more, you know, just wherever. Same with the bunnies. I actually will probably may take the bunnies off of this stick. I don't know. Still haven't decided. It's really whatever you want to do with them and how you want to place them. So, and honestly, I place it and then I may change it 15 times. And so I kind of always put all my stuff in first, and then I kind of go and see if I like it or not. So most of these, if you want to take the bunny out like I do, they're in the foam. So you just twist and it'll come right out, just like a little kebab, a skewer. So for this one, I'm just gonna put hot glue on the back of it. And then I'm going to place her. So with this egg, I'm going to add it to the blue egg. Give it 2 little dimensions, 2 little eggs. Can't tell you how many times I've burned myself. You know what? I just have no feeling in my fingertips now. It's completely fine.